Hello, friends. Today I thought I'd share my story and how I got here. My mistakes may sound familiar to some, but it is my reality. What I want you to take from it is that we all have a starting point, and no matter where that is, we can turn it around. So let's begin. Hi, I'm Nisha. As a seasoned business owner and financial coach, I'm here to help women over 50 take control of their finances. Let's navigate the complexities of money together. Life doesn't always come with a financial playbook, and for a long time, I lived without one. Growing up, money wasn't a topic we discussed in my household. Instead, the advice was simple: work hard. You know what I mean. While that work ethic stayed with me, the lack of financial education left me unprepared for some of life's biggest challenges. Challenges that at one point seemed insurmountable. I was married to someone who was incredibly intelligent, but carried certain hangups about money which I did not understand. One of the most consequential beliefs he held was that I shouldn't invest in a 401k or focus on retirement planning. At the time, I deferred to his judgment, but that decision left me financially vulnerable when our marriage ended. Like many women, I found myself facing the stark reality that divorce can derail retirement plans, especially when you haven't had the opportunity to make them in the first place. Well, the aftermath of my divorce was a wake up call. I realized that I couldn't afford to keep repeating the same financial habits I had grown accustomed to. I still had student loan debt, a significant weight on my shoulders, but I knew that the only way forward was to face my finances head on. What saved me wasn't some magical windfall or an overnight success story. It was making a choice to stop spending beyond my means and to start living intentionally. I committed to paying for everything in cash and prioritizing paying off my loans. Slowly but surely, I started to take back control. For a long time, I struggled with self doubt when it came to earning and keeping a job. My confidence had been undermined in ways I didn't fully understand until I began to rebuild my life. It wasn't just about making money, it was about believing I could make decisions that would secure my future. Looking back over that time really made me realize that who you select as your mate is one of the most, if not the most, important decisions in your life. You must have serious conversations about life and what you have in common. After that, your decisions on money and career are next. But to be honest, I go back and forth as to which one is most important. But they're both up there. See, I can't blame him for not making correct monetary moves for my future. I took the onus myself and went from there. So, friends, one of the most transformative parts of my journey was learning to seek relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or professional, that aligned with my values. Surrounding myself with people who were on the same page financially and emotionally made a huge difference. While I'm mindful that everyone's journey is different and not everyone has a partner or want to highlight the importance of creating a supportive environment where you can thrive. Today, I'm still on this journey. I'm paying down my student loans, saving intentionally, and focusing on building a secure future. My story isn't about perfection or having all the answers. It's about resilience, growth, and the power of taking ownership of your financial life, even when you feel like you're starting from scratch. Through my experiences, I've learned some hard truths. Women often are unprepared for retirement, not because we lack intelligence or drive, but because we've been excluded from vital conversations about money. If there's one thing I want others to take away from my story, it's that it's never too late to rewrite your financial narrative. Whether you're rebuilding after a divorce, tackling student loans, or simply trying to make smarter choices, every small step counts. One reason women earn less is because moms who end up making that choice to stay home to care for their children. Then some employers feel they prefer motherhood over career, and that is great for her and her children. There may be other factors involved in lower savings, like single parenthood and taking care of aging parents. Whatever the issue, this is a topic that we need to talk about and be educated on. As I rebuilt my financial foundation, I became determined to turn my experiences into a way to help others. I pursued and earned QuickBooks certification, became tax trained, and stepped into the role of a financial coach. Along the way, I reflected on the many women I've met who are not prepared for retirement or unexpected financial challenges. And I realized that this issue wasn't isolated to my experiences. I've seen it in my family too. People who worked hard all their lives but found themselves unprepared for old age. Those stories became a driving force behind my mission to educate and empower women to take control of their financial futures. I share my story not to suggest my path is the only one, but to show that it's possible to come back from a setback. My hope is to empower others, especially women, to take charge of their financial futures, no matter where they are in life. We can't change the past, but we can take steps today to create a more secure tomorrow. It starts with education, a shift in mindset, and the belief that we are capable of building a better future for ourselves. Thank you so much for listening to my story. And remember, it's all about taking small steps to create big changes. If you have questions or need more guidance, feel free to reach out. You can email me directly at info@westonfinancialservices.com for personalized advice or to share your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to comment below and to like and subscribe. As always, I'm cheering for you. Until next time, take care.